Heavy on the wrist, baby.
Welcome to another edition of Heavy on the Wrist podcast, y'all. And as always, we trying to outdo our last podcast, so you know I gotta bring a special guest in the building. And you know, usually I wear my shades, but I had to take them off because I respect this lady so much, and her story is crazy. And I never had a guest like this on the show before. So, you know what I'm saying? Without further ado, we got a special guest. Her name is Lenita Jane, and she is the author of Journey Back Home.
Yes, my name is Lenita Jane. I am from Waynesburg, Mississippi. I have 4 sisters and 1 brother, and my mom and my dad. And I am happy to be here with Mr. Frank. Show.
It's your honor, for real. It's your honor because you know I interview like a lot of artists and actors and mostly the music. So when I heard your story, it was intriguing to me because you don't hear that all the time. You know what I mean? Like you wrote a book, and your book is basically about your life story, right?
Right.
So tell the people a little bit about what you went through.
What I went through in life, this lady, my mom friend, she stole me from my mom on this camp. It's a camp you go and pick fruits and vegetables. And she stole me from that camp. And she asked my mom, can I go to the store with her? And I guess my mom said it was okay for me to go to the store with her. So my baby sister, she asked and said, can I go to the store with you? I said, yeah, you can go. And I said, but you gotta ask the lady, can you go? And she said, okay. So she went and asked the lady, could you go? And she came back and the lady told her no, that she couldn't go. So, you know, the lady's mind was on me. She didn't want it nobody else but me. So I got into the car and we left. And I told my sister, I said, I'll bring you something back when I come from the store. You know, I'm 6 years old. You going to the store, for some candy, chips, or whatever.
Right.
So I told her I'd be back and I'd bring her something back. And she was just waving, we were just waving. So I went on. So we did go to the store, stopped the store, and I got something to drink, chips, or whatever. So I got back in the car, ready to go back home with my mom. So it was so far. It was a long way, and I was like, man, this is a long way to, you know, to get back to my mom and my sisters and brothers. And she just drove and drove and drove. We just drove like 2 hours. No, we drove like, I don't know, we went to New York. She took me all the way to New York.
Oh my God.
Her mom stayed in New York, so she took me there. When I got there, it was a 2-story building. It was like.
But hold on, don't mean. But did she know your mom?
She knew my mom from the camp.
Oh. So
I don't think she really knew my mom that well, and I don't think my mom knew her that well. But
anyways, you were in New York, and
I was in New York, and I went into the house. It's like a restaurant. The lady owns a restaurant. And I went in, the lady told me to sit down, she'll be back. And I sat down, and she heard her mom went into some room or somewhere, and they came back, and she said, you going to stay here with me? I'm like, well, where's my mom? Because I want my mom. And she said, your mom is not coming back for you. Your mom gave you to my daughter. And I'm just crying and crying and crying and said, I want my mom, I want my mom. And she said, no, we need to be quiet because your mom is not coming to get you. So she left me with her mom. So I'm just saying, how can someone steal you and then leave you on somebody else that she didn't raise you?
So was her mom, did she know the situation?
Her mom, yes, she knew the situation.
So these random people came and got you. So at that point, when they say your mom wasn't coming back, like, how did you take that in?
And how did you?
I feel the sad because in my mind I figured that my mom didn't love me.
You felt like she didn't love you at the
I
time.
felt like she didn't love me. I felt like that she just wanted to get rid of me. But then I was thinking like, well, why she wanted to get rid of me? When I got I got oldest sister older than me. She could have just gave me to one of them. Why she's gonna
How many
give
brothers
away?
and sisters do you have?
Well, on my mom's side, I have one brother and I have 5 sisters. One sister passed away before I got a chance to see her again.
So how strong was your bond with your siblings?
We was great. We always together when I was with them.
Okay. So now you're in New York. They said you're not going back home, and then you started a new life there.
Yes, I started a new life. She signed me up to school. Went to school, had friends. I was okay with that because I had friends to play with, but I still wanted my mom. I don't care who I had to play with. I just wanted my mom. And so I went to school, met friends. But she was a nice lady. She was nice to me. She was very nice to me. And I just wanted my mom.
So you went to school. Did you confide in anybody? Did you ever say to anybody, "Hey, look, this lady that I don't know has me"? Did you feel comfortable with anybody to even get that close to?
No, I didn't tell anybody about what happened because I kind of like scared when I was 6, 7 years old. And I didn't tell anybody about it.
So did they have a family that you were integrated with, or was it just you?
No, the lady, she had a son and a daughter. They were way more older than me. And her daughter came down and she helped her grandmother took care of me. And she took good care of me. She combed my hair. She sent me to school. She was very nice. And right now today, I treat her as my sister because she didn't know nothing of what was going on.
What did she assume? Where did she think you came from?
She told me that all she knew was her mama came home with another daughter. Didn't know where her mom got me from.
Wow, that's interesting, y'all. Wow.
And she said that when I got there, her mom had a piece of paper with my name and birthday on it. Because I didn't have a birth certificate. They did not have a birth certificate, so I went to school without a birth certificate. I don't know how they got me in school, but I
Did you keep
figured
your original name?
my name was changed a little bit.
Wow. So, at some point, did you ever feel like, they got you when you were 6 years old?
6 years old.
At some point, did you ever miss any of your siblings, or you thought about contacting anybody?
Well, I couldn't at then, but after I got old enough, I did. I tried to find them. Someone told me my mom was in Georgia, Macon, Georgia. I was grown, and so I drove to Macon, Georgia.
About how old were you at this point?
I was like probably 20, 22, 21 when I drove there looking for my mom. And then when I got to the city limit, it says, "Oh, welcome to Macon, Georgia." My transmission went out in my car.
Oh.
So I couldn't go no further.
No.
So I had to, they had to come and get my car towed to the town, and I had to get a hotel room and stay in it, and then caught the bus the next day and went back home.
Oh my
So
God.
I didn't get a chance to even look.
So, you were 20. So, you lived all the way with them, all the way up to your 20. You did, how was your time growing up there?
My time was growing up there was pretty good. Yes.
So you finished school and went on to do other things?
Yes, I went on to do other things. You know, I left. I got grown and had 2 kids, 2 boys, Dominique and Dante. My oldest son, Dominique, he drowned when he was 12.
Sorry to hear that.
Yes.
Because I have a son too, and he loves going in the water. So.
Oh wow. Yes, and my baby son, he just passed away a couple months ago. November the 5th, it'll be 2 years. He passed away.
Sorry.
So the number 2 I had.
Now, did you ever, because you said you was 21, you wanted answers, you went back to Georgia. Did you ever ask the family that raised you why they did what they did?
Well, I asked the lady who stole me. I said, well, first I asked her, I said, well, where I'm from? She said, you're from Jackson, Mississippi. I say, okay, it was a middle name she gave me, Ann, and I said, is Ann my middle name? She said, no. She said, I just gave you that middle name because my daughter's name was Ann.
It sounds like this lady might have had a kid. So did she get pregnant and lose a kid?
Something like that.
No, she only had 2 kids, a boy and a girl.
Okay. But my question is, like she took you and then gave you to her mother.
Yes.
So then her mother initially wanted you, or did she want you, or like how did that work?
No, I don't know did her mom knew that she had me or not. But all I know when I went there and she said that I was gonna stay with her.
And they raised you just like their
And
own.
the lady and the mother, the grandmother, she raised me like I was her own. And the lady that took me, I really haven't seen her no more until I got grown.
So times pass, you're going with your life, kids, you're living your life, whatever happened. So did you ever catch up with your original parents?
Your birth parents?
Yes. I ended up finding my mom and sisters and brothers 49 years after.
49 years.
So I was missing for 49 years from my family.
So for those my younger viewers out there, this is before the time of cell phones. There's no GPS. You gotta, there's pay phones. If you got a cell phone, you got a lot of money at this time. I mean, so the technology where it ain't at today. So, like when you caught up to them, were they like, how was their reaction? Like, when, because they don't know what happened to you. So, like, what was their reaction?
But when I found them,
Yes.
when I found them on Ancestry.com. I was like 50. Well, we've been together now 4 years. So I was like 57, 58 when I found them. And I found them 2 days before I got married. And when I found them, they all just dropped what they were doing and they all just came. They all just came. But when I found them, the first time I found them on Ancestry.com, my niece, she was on Ancestry.com. And I was already on there trying to find some family.
Yeah.
And she ended up getting a higher family. So I ended up messaging her and telling her who I was, because I didn't know who she was. I know she was in somewhere part of family, but I didn't know, one.
Right.
So I ended up messaging her and telling her who I was and telling who I was looking for and stuff like that. And she texted me back. She said, my name is Justine Hayes and this blah, 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 blah. So she said, she got in contact with her dad. And she asked her dad, she said, Dad, I have a lady on Ancestry.com said her name was Lenita Hayes and she's looking for her family. Do you know who she is? Yeah. Her dad said, yes, I know who she is. She's our long lost sister. And when she came back and messaged me again, she said, my name is Justine Hayes. I'm at work right now. This is my phone number. But I told my dad about you and he wants you to give him a call. So, I don't know these people. And I'm like, well, why she want me to call her dad? So I ended up calling her dad and told him who I was and all that. And he said, Lenita. I said, huh? He said, this is Pernell. I said, huh? He said, this is Pernell. This is your brother. Oh man, when he said that, I was happy. I was just crying. He was crying. We was crying.
Wow.
He said, we've been looking for you. We've been looking for you for a long time.
Wow.
And we talked for a while, laughing and crying, and then he said, I call you back. Whatever he did, he got in contact with all my sisters. And they all called me on a three-way. And they all talked, and we all talked. And I told them, I'm going to get married in 2 days. And they ended up dropping everything, and they came.
Wow.
And my mom, she didn't know anything was going on. They did not tell her nothing. So they asked me, they said, do you want us to tell Mom? I said, no, don't tell her. Just bring her. So my baby sister asked my mom, said, you want to go to Florida? And Mom said, yes. So they went to Florida. They came to Florida, got a hotel room and everything. And when they came to my house with my mom, we had got a chair, and I got a chair so she could sit down when she come in. And I was like behind her in the bathroom in the other room. Just waiting. She came in, I hear talking, and she was like, why everybody got the video on me? This ain't my house. Why y'all video me for? She wanna know what was going on.
She didn't know what was going
What
on.
y'all doing? And they was like, this still video coming in. I was sitting there. They say, Mom, and he came in, she spoke to everybody, and they say, Mom, sit right here. So my mom sat down in the chair, and she just anxious, like, what's going on? So everybody still cameraing, filming and all that, my brother, my sisters. And then my older sister came around to my mom. She said, Mom, 49 years ago, some lady took your daughter. And my mom just grabbed her, just put her hand on her heart. And she said, we are bringing your daughter back to you. And then when I came around the corner, she looked at me, she knew exactly who I was. And she called on Jesus. Thank you, Lord. I thought she was gonna have a heart attack because she said no.
I mean, 49 years is a long time. I ain't even lived 49 years yet. We were like,
breathe, mama, breathe, mama, breathe, mama, breathe, mama. Oh my God.
There's no other joy in the world than to get your kid back. Like, I can't even imagine losing my kid. I go bananas. 49 years? Holy man, that's a long time.
Yes. And I looked at her, she looked at me, and I just fell. I just fell on my knees. And I fell dead in her chest.
How'd that make you feel?
Mom. Mom, glad to have you touch me again. It was so nice.
So, obviously, y'all reconnected, and, how's your relationship now?
Relationship is great. Well, my mom passed.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, she passed. But right, she was, for one thing, she was happy because I was back. And now she said she can go home because she have a daughter back. Now the whole family is back together. And then, and I told her, she asked about my dad. And she said, I said, what about Dad? And she said, your dad's still living. I'm like, what? She said, he's still here. And she told me, she said, and he stayed right there in town.
Hello.
I'm like, huh? She said, he stayed right there in town. I said, Tampa, I'm just 15, 20 minutes of something from Tampa.
These ain't grocery cookies.
Right there
Girl
in
Scout cookies. It's me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I can imagine he been looking for you too. And probably he has his own family that you probably want to meet, you know?
Yes, when I met him, when I met him again, I went to his house. He said he'll be standing outside, sitting outside. When I went to his house, I already knew who he was because I looked just like him. I looked just like him. Oh, he was so happy. He's like, where you been?
Yeah.
I said, I just been everywhere. I look like it. He was like so happy to see me, and then I found out that he had kids, but I didn't get a chance to meet all the kids, but I got a chance to meet at least 3 of them. So I have, on his side, I have 4 brothers on my dad's side.
So you obviously, you know, now you got to meet all your brothers and sisters. Well, most of them.
Right.
Most of them, your mother's and father's side. Now you still, like you said earlier, you still keep in touch with the family you grew up with. Like there's no animosity towards them.
Yes, the family that I grew up with, it's just like my family. We still call each other, we go see each other, we do things together because it's not their fault. It's somebody's fault. But yeah, we still stay in contact with them and stuff like that.
So what happened to the original girl that brought you from Alabama to New York?
The grandmother.
Yeah.
The grandmother that the lady stole me, mom.
Right.
Yeah, she stayed in New York, but after then we moved. We moved to Lakeland. So she had a son stayed in Lakeland. And we moved and stayed there with him. And then until we ended up getting our own place. And then we moved out to our own place.
So now you reunited with your family, you know, you're going on with your life, and now you have a book out, Journey Back Home, you know.
Yes.
Because I see you and your marketing is major. I see your marketing game is on fleet. So, what, obviously you have a story to tell, but what brought you to the point where you say, you know what, I just need to write a book about this?
Yes, I just said, you know what, I'm going to write a book about this because I need to write a book about my story of being kidnapped from my mom. The things that I did in my life without my family. The things that I missed, you know, growing up with my sisters and brothers.
Okay. So, is this your first book you published?
Yes, my first book.
Right. So
I'm gonna read it. For the y'all who don't know back home, I know y'all have a short attention span, this new generation, but for y'all, look, this is the book right here. It's on Amazon. You know, it's pretty. You can get through this. Y'all could do this, y'all. Go out here and purchase the book. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna read it tonight myself because actually I tried to order it for Amazon and I couldn't get a hold of it. But I'm real lucky because I have the autograph version right here, y'all, and it makes it all more special. So, you know. And anything else you work on?
Yes, the book, A Journey Back Home that I wrote, I have a co-author,
okay.
my brother,
Okay.
Dan Hayes. He helped me write the book because he done wrote about 5 or 6.
Okay.
So he helped me with my book.
Shout out Dan Hayes, y'all.
Dan Hayes is my co-author.
There you go. He put you right in there.
Put me right on in there. Yes, he did.
So he's published a lot, so he already
Yes.
know how to go about it.
Yes, he does.
Because I honestly, I always wanted to make a book, but I don't think I have the patience just to sit down.
Just to sit there and do it. You have to have patience. Everybody can write a book.
Right.
I know everybody got the journey somewhere.
Yeah.
You can write a book. Just sit down there and write it.
You got a heck of a journey.
Yes.
You have a heck of a journey. So,
Let's see. We talked about the book. Got into your life. Besides that, anything else you're working on? Like, do you think that you'll try to make a movie out of this? Or?
Yes, I'm trying to get there. Trying to find something to do that.
I think I could put you in contact with
Trying
somebody.
to do that. I just, it's my first book, and I really don't even know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, it's everywhere. Right now, it's on Amazon. It's on what is it? TikTok.
Okay.
I did a video. It's on TikTok and Facebook. It's out there.
It's out there.
It's out there.
So if they did a movie, who would you want to play you?
I want the baby.
Because they gonna come to you, they're gonna be like, look, we want her to play you. Is that cool?
I really don't know. I have to think on that one.
That's a good one, right?
Yes. That's what I'm trying to do, though. I'm trying to get everybody tells me your story need to be on.
Because everybody want to see it. But
Yes.
you already got the book now, so it's like,
Right.
okay, I already wrote the book.
Yes.
Like a Stephen King, we already got the book.
Yeah, we got the book. It's time for that
Action,
that
right?
movie.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm trying to get on the talk show. I've been trying to get on Steve Harvey. I've been trying. Can't much get in contact with him. I don't know anybody know how to. But if you do know how to, let me know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, trying to get on this talk show right here. Trying to get this book out there in the world, you know?
I'm definitely
And one thing I wrote my book is that whatever the occasion is, if if someone stole your child or your child is missing, don't give up. Don't give up. Keep searching. Because I kept searching. They out there. If someone stole your child, they still out there. And they just wait for you to find them. So don't give up. And I didn't give up. For 49 years. I didn't give up.
shout out Ancestry.com because I did one of those too. And I get the little dings now every time I got a new relative. I get the little email now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, that's cool because they got the picture and I'm like, oh, okay, I got a relative in Australia somewhere. That's cool.
Yes, and I still, on Ancestry.com, I still get cousins.
Yeah.
But I haven't got another first cousin yet.
Right.
I always got like
Like a distant.
a third and go up.
They might have heard of you.
A second and go up. But I always message them and see who they is and see who they know. I'm like on my dad's side. I like to try to find a whole lot of people on my dad's side. Because my dad said he had 10 children. My dad said he had 10 kids. So I end up finding probably 4. And they all boys. So
That's great. Congratulations.
thank you. And then I end up with a lot of nieces and nephews, man. I know when I 2 months after I found them, it was our family reunion in Mississippi. So I ended up going to Mississippi for a family reunion and met so many nieces and nephews and
Wow, they probably
cousins.
look like you.
Wow, I was so happy. They were so happy to see me. I'm like, wow. So I got a lot of kinfolks. And on my husband's side, he got a lot of family, so I got a lot of kinfolks now.
So, you said that, you would give the advice to somebody going through this to never give up. And never give up, y'all. That's a strong message. I can't emphasize that enough because you never know what opportunities coming. You never know who's watching. You never know who you're inspiring. You might be inspiring somebody to keep going. So you can't give up. I'm not giving up. You don't give up. So any shout outs before we wrap it up? Anybody want to show love to out there?
I want to show love to my family. Hello, y'all. I love y'all. Go ahead on and get that book, A Journey Back Home. And all my friends on Facebook and everywhere else. Y'all have a blessed day, and I love you all. Stay safe.
You heard it first, so y'all go out and get the book. Lenita Jane. It's called Journey Back Home. This is some reading you could definitely get through, and it's at an affordable price. It ain't gonna break the bank. You know how we are, heavy on the wrist. We don't try to break the bank. We down to earth. You know what I'm saying? So y'all go out here and support the book. I'm gonna support the book. I'm gonna read it, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to do the same. So with that being said, this has been another edition of Heavy on the Wrist podcast. I'm your boy Frank Rizzo, man, and this is Lenita Jane. And with that being said, we out.
Heavy on the wrist, baby.